Eighth graders, I hope you guys are doing well. Some of you guys have been asking me about what exactly diplomacy is like and what the time commitment's going to be like. So I want to answer that question. But first of all, I got to show you something. So I'm home, and here I wanted to introduce you. My parents have two cats. This is one of them. This is Casper. He's purring. Say hi. I can't hold him very long because I'm allergic. Anyways, to answer the question, how long does it take? It kind of depends how long we set the turns for. So the turns, the best way to do it is to set them for 24 hours, and it takes about 20 turns. So it would take roughly 20 days to complete the game. Now that doesn't mean it's going to take your attention for those days. That just means you have to spend maybe a minute or two at the end of the day turning in your orders to be in the game. So it is a bit of a commitment lengthwise, but time-wise it's not that big of a commitment. We can also adjust it so that you guys don't have to do it on weekends. If you're interested in a sign-up and you sign up for, we can take a quiz and then I can break it up based on what kind of settings you guys want to do. There's other ways you can do it too. You could do it every 12 hours to make it go a little faster, but then that means you have to do stuff twice per day. The other thing I want to do is to show you a little bit more how this is played. Okay, so I just wanted to walk you guys a little bit more through how the game is played. So I told you guys the game, it'll take roughly 20 turns to complete the game. So if that's 24-hour periods, it would take about 20 days, which is a fair commitment in terms of the length of time. However, it really doesn't take that much time a day. So you can just enter your turns right away in the day. It might take a little bit of communicating back and forth, but it shouldn't consume a whole lot of your time. And I think once you get going on it, it's really a lot of fun. It's kind of fun to make strategies and try to work with different people. So right now, we're looking at a game that I'm about to win. I'm the country that has the arrows right here, France. These are the orders that I've submitted. So you can see I'm moving my fleet into Portugal, should hopefully capture Portugal, and then moving armies here. So at this point in the game, I'm working with Austria, but they're about to lose. I'm about to win, though. I've got 17 units. You need 18 to win. A couple of things I'm doing this turn. I'm trying to push Russia back, trying to capture Vienna, and that, if I'm successful, would completely destroy Germany. You can see I already have Berlin, so if Vienna's gone, Germany will be completely out of the game. So a little bit about how the press works. So you can see here these messages. I'm France, the pink one. So I basically started off just with my 3 units. I can actually show you what that looked like, and I will in a second. But I started off with my 3 units, and you had to coordinate with other groups. So first, initially, I talked to Germany, Norman invasion, because we're going to take England, and I'm France. So here I just said, I think we could work together to eliminate England right away. Germany was interested. I also told them that I was working with Russia. And then here you can see we negotiated. We were going to leave a place right here where neither of us could go, because if I went there, I could attack Munich, and if he went there, he could attack Paris or Marseille. So it was safer for neither of us to go there. So there's our negotiating here. Then we can take a look at what I'm doing with Russia. Operation Sea Lion. That is named after Germany's plans to invade mainland England in Second World War. So I just asked them if they're interested in invading England, told them we're working with Germany, and then we started a group chat. And then here you can see we just negotiated together. A couple things we had to figure out along the way was who was going to get what territory that we expanded into, because the way you make your army bigger is by capturing more points. You can see Germany only has 2 guys, and that's because currently he only has 2 places. One is Vienna, which I'm about to take this turn, and then one is Berlin, which I'm also about to take this turn. So I actually ended up breaking off with my initial allies and teaming up with Austria. Let me show you a little bit about how the turns went as soon as this loads here. What started all the way back in spring of 1901. These are 8-hour turns, so we've been going here for 4 or 5 days. So first turn, we negotiated, we decided to attack England. So we kind of spread out and we're all moving towards England. Russia's moving up towards us. You can see Italy and Austria are working together as well, and they're heading towards Constantinople. They decided they were going to attack Turkey. Then we got the fall turn. Fall turn, we continued to expand. I picked up Portugal and Belgium and then helped them get into the sea up here so that we could actually launch a mainland attack on England. The reason it's important to pick those up, these circle ones here, is because that determines how many total armies you get. So after this turn, I'll have 5, so I could build 5 armies, except that all of us besides 2 places forgot to build. The only ones who remembered to build this turn were Russia and Turkey, and you'll see that in a second. So they just decide where they're going to build and what they're going to build. You can see he built a fleet in Smyrna, which would be right here, that triangle. And then Russia, he built an army in Sevastopol, which you can see that right there. So that's kind of how the turns go. The real fun is negotiating. If you are good at strategy games, or if you want to try that out, or if you just want to see if you can team up with your classmates, then this is going to be a fun game that you would enjoy. If you're interested, then you should sign up. Once we have enough people signed up, we can decide how often you guys want to make turns. I'll just make a little survey for you guys that you can take to get some feedback. You can decide how often you want to have turns, and then we can go from there. But this is an opportunity for you guys to do a fun activity, right? You're messaging each other, and it's a good strategy game too to kind of keep us busy while we're all stuck at home. Anyway, stay safe, guys. I hope you're doing well.